Alright, hey PVA, this is Z for short, su sargento, aquí con el capitán de Phoenix.
Alfonso Martinez here from Phoenix, Arizona.
How's everybody doing out there? We have an exciting show. This is our episode number 2. We had our first one right after a Mexico win against Costa Rica, right? No, who was it?
No, it was, I cannot remember.
I can't remember. Well, it was a win. It was a 3-0. Who was it? Now it's going to drive me crazy. But we are back here. We're going to talk a lot of stuff today. We have Confederations. We also have the next games upcoming in Houston, Seattle. And, of course, we're going to talk about what everybody's talking about right now about the chant. And we're going to actually have a guest pretty soon here from Houston.
Yeah, a phone call, a phone guest. He'll be on the phone. Wow, you really change your voice when you get on this live thing.
You got to, man.
You sound like one of those
reporteros. You know what? Because I'm here.
Not even a reportero. It's like one of those announcers at certain places. All of a sudden, they're calling somebody for,
I talk like this every day, man. What are you talking about? My kids go, stop talking like that. So we'll get started. We just came from Mexico City, man. It looks like you're like a sixth grader who came back from his family vacation.
Estuvo chido, eh?
He comes from what is this called, dude?
It's a poncho.
It's a poncho with the Aztec. Did you get that from the pyramids, or where'd you get that at?
No, I got it in Pátzcuaro, Michoacán, where I was at.
That's legit.
But then I got these at Mexico City.
Right here. I'm gonna show my gear too, man. I got the Pancho Villa Esqueletito, dude, and then of course these beads. So I think you won the swag. But we had a great time. There's a video I just put up that shows the actual game in Azteca. What did you think about that game?
I think it was a very defensive game by the U.S., but I think Mexico, they tried their best. They couldn't finish. There were some obvious misses that we could have definitely won the game, but it happens a lot of the times. So I mean, 1 point isn't bad. It was good.
What was that? I don't know. Holy moly! Okay, well, it looks like we have background music here in this show.
In the Confederations right now, we have members out there in Russia that are experiencing firsthand what Russia's going to be like next year for the World Cup. And if you stay tuned for the end of the show, we'll talk about our World Cup tickets availability for PVA sections. What do you think about the Confederations Cup so far with the games that have happened?
Before we go into it, I really want to just show the videos. Show some pictures of some of our members. So you guys have been seeing them. Okay. Jesse, Rey David, even our guy from Juarez. What's his name?
Oscar. MC
Rasco. So let's look at these pictures real quick. And so there he is right there. Jesse having some random stranger just hold on.
Some Russian people.
Another Russian lady with an umbrella. That's pretty nice. Oh, another Russian lady. I'm sensing a theme here. I don't know what's
Russians?
going on.
Russians seems like the theme.
He's
Russians in Russia.
He's enjoying a good time. Oh, there's another one. Okay.
I think he called her the Gwyneth Paltrow.
And you know what? The Mexico is upside down. Oh, there's that guy who was from Juarez.
Yeah, from El Paso.
Yeah, El Paso.
Ahí está,
okay.
Rockstone.
Hey, what's up? Peace. You doing a good job hanging out with our boy.
Keep each other company.
Little bromance going on there, just the two of them. Oh, and there's Rey David. So he also hooked up with them. And of course, Jesse's showing the stadiums he's at. So it's like a good time.
That's definitely, it looks like he's having a great time. There's a lot of pictures. There's a lot of excitement in these pictures. You see he's super happy.
I would be happy too.
I'd be excited.
So let's look at Rey David's real quick. So there you go, some more ladies.
It looks like a great time. I think next year the World Cup is definitely going to be an event you don't want to miss.
So these guys are setting the ground where they're basically setting the foundations out there for us. But, hey, props out there. We can't wait when you come back. We're going to interview you. We're going to get some information about you. It's like 10 hours difference, I think, between here and Russia approximately.
Yeah.
So they're just waking up.
There's like 5 time zones that Russia goes through.
Oh, so maybe
I think they're in that area. I think it's only 10 hours.
About 10 or so. Yeah.
So
I did my research. Googled was my resource. But let's go ahead and talk about the Confederations. So we just had a few games. The last game was New Zealand. What are your thoughts about that game? What was your reaction watching it? Because I have mine. What's yours?
My reaction was, oh, this is ugly, but we won.
I think a lot of members.
No, it was. The first half was definitely painful to watch. They seem obviously like they've never played with each other. A lot of people felt the same way. There was no midfielder to distribute the ball as some people were making comments. As soon as we got Herrera in there, HH, the game, the flow just changed, and there was a lot more attacking. There was a lot more controlled passing, because prior to it, I mean, there was a lot of passing, but it was just everywhere, and people were losing the ball.
Organized.
I mean, the players that were dominating ball control, even though they were controlling the ball, kept losing the ball.
I thought
they made the passes, and then it was gone.
There was no leader. I thought there was nobody that was leading and controlling the tempo of the game, and that's where Achacha came. I felt that too. Gio was not his typical Gio self, man. I mean, we're used to seeing Gio, we're controlling, dominating, just causing havoc.
Making plays.
Yeah,
contributing to plays.
I felt like he was timid. That play that they showed over and over, he was scared to get that header, and I'm just like, that's not Gio. Gio was never afraid.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? I mean, is it MLS?
I don't know. I mean, MLS is a physical league, and it's fast, but I just don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. I don't know
level
if
competition.
He was scared of getting hurt. He wants to keep playing. This game definitely was a very physical game, and you saw that we lost two players. We lost Salcedo, and we lost Moreno for the next game, but we lost Salcedo for the next 3 months.
And he's physical, and he gets it done. But I don't know, man. I felt like Gio hasn't played with the selección for such a while too, that maybe he just wasn't feeling the teammates. I don't know, the tempo. I don't know.
think any of them were feeling each other if you really think about it. The problem is these guys are A-class selección players. I would not trade these players for any other squad other than even the players that were benched, as in Javier Hernandez, Miguel Layún, Andres Guardado, Rafa. Just these players. They can play alongside Javier Hernandez. They can play alongside Carlos Vela. They have the skills. So I don't know why.
So to your argument, then those are the players missing because they weren't there. So they pick and play with them, but they weren't there.
No, and that's the thing. If you can play with them, then you should be able to play without them.
No,
that's my thought.
No, I think that they need a true attacker. I think
and Gio it should be that true attacker.
But he wasn't.
Raúl Jiménez is a.
If you're gonna put Gio, put him in when you have friendlies. And when was the last friendly he was in?
So then you're saying that he's not a class A player.
He hasn't showed it. He hasn't proved. He didn't prove it this time. So I think Osorio, based off of this, should not put him in the next match. He's in Russia. You think he's good for? You think he should play in Russia for the Russian?
For the Russian game?
Really, you're thinking about it?
No,
he shouldn't.
No, I don't think he should. No, I agree. I don't think. But I'm saying these players are top grade. So why not have? We should have the confidence. They should have the confidence to be able to play tough, not go in overconfident and play the way they played. They played like as if they thought they were going to push over and just roll over New Zealand. And next thing you know, it was just attack. It was counterattacks, and they couldn't.
Yeah. Well, the other argument too is that I felt too is that Osorio underestimated New Zealand and put a weaker squad, and maybe his point is he's trying to rest the starters for the next rounds. Kind of the philosophy of maybe, I don't know, the Spurs, when it's towards the playoffs, they rest those players and then they get them ready for playoffs. I think that's kind of his philosophy, but I think it just backfired in the beginning. Yes, they won, but they played like garbage, dude. As a fan, were you proud of that, of your team playing that way? I wasn't proud.
I wasn't happy.
I was embarrassed.
I'm still.
This is New Zealand.
It doesn't matter. You should never say, oh, it's a weak opponent. You should never underestimate your weak opponent, because the moment you just like you just did, oh, it's New Zealand, every fan, every person said, yeah, well, we should 4-0, and that's your problem. That's a problem with the players and with the fan base. All of a sudden they think, oh, we should be able to steamroll through anybody. Oh, I don't understand why we lost. No, it is.
We can't steamroll through.
No, and that's your attitude. That's your attitude.
No,
it is. Oh, it's New Zealand. Then you're saying we should have steamrolled through them.
Well, how many times have we lost against New Zealand? Our track record's good against them. We should.
And did we lose to them?
We haven't.
Did we lose?
It wasn't. It was.
Did we lose?
Good. We didn't.
Exactly.
But I'm not
regardless of the of your aspect on where you should be beating what ranked ranked teams and this and that.
So your argument is basically if we won, doesn't matter how bad we played, we won.
It is.
No, I'm sorry. I can't do that. I mean, yes, Germany, teams like Germany, Argentina, all these Brazilian teams, when their team plays like garbage, you think they're like, oh, we won. No, they're get on their team. That's why they're elite teams. Really, you don't think that is? I mean, that for me, it's mediocre. It's like we won. Doesn't matter if we play garbage.
No,
we won.
It's. I don't think that the Mexican national team went to the locker room and said, "Hey, yeah, we still won." No, I'm sure they're getting their ass handed to them because of the way they play.
What about as a fan?
Even as a fan, I mean, you can't expect to, like I said, steamroll over every player or every team or every game. I mean, it happens, and the way that Mexico plays every game, if it's a weaker squad, they play terrible. They play a
we got team. Oz. Oz is chiming in. He goes, I think we need to develop a chemistry of the team. Not only happens to playing with the same lineup, maybe one or two changes if needed. So his point is there was 8 changes there. That's a lot of changes for a tournament.
Oh, it definitely is. It's definitely all right. 5 maybe.
That's it.
5
at max. Okay. 8 extreme.
8's extreme.
Yeah, I agree with Oz. I think maybe 1 or 2, 3, 4 is extreme for me too, or 5 is extreme to me for as well. But chemistry is important. I think they have to work and play together. But because he changes them so much, I mean, do you think maybe it'll pay off? But I think it just needs to just stick with this.
We have a depth chart in the in the Mexican roster that we haven't had in a long time because of the rotations. There's players that typically you wouldn't see playing in these tournaments because of it. There's people that you wouldn't. They wouldn't give.
I'll give them that. It's developing a depth, but I think with these tournaments we have to stick to our core, and
you know it's a slightly major tournament, but it really isn't. Think about it. Germany sent a experimental 23 under 23 team.
You know what? I still want to win it.
No. I'm not saying I don't want to win it. Everybody complains about last year's Copa America. The Copa America Centenario, it wasn't a real tournament. Whoever won the tournament last year isn't why they're playing in the Confederations Cup. It's who won it, the actual Copa America in 2015.
Chile.
No, yeah, Chile. But I'm saying if Argentina would have won the Copa America Centenario, would they be here today? No. So that's what I'm saying. Is it really a major tournament, or is it a major tournament because everybody says it's a major tournament?
So this is my thing though. It is for me. It's a major tournament because I want to play Chile again.
No, definitely.
And it's funny we brought this up. It transitions right into that's how I felt with Chile. Not quite the same, the 0-7-0. But when we were playing New Zealand, I felt like if we would have played Chile with that same squad, we would have lost 7-0.
Yeah, we would have lost a lot of. If we would have played a lot of elite teams, I don't really think Chile is an elite team. I don't know personally. But Germany, Argentina, Italy, Colombia. I mean, Brazil. Those are elite teams.
We would have lost tremendously.
Chile's won real Copa America, which was in 2015.
So
the 2016 Copa America was a what's it called? Something. It was a fluff kind of tournament, just to make money personally.
Okay. So let's talk about quick last things before we move to the next segment. So player of the match for that game. This is a discussion we and you had, and I want to bring it up. I definitely, hands down, think it was
Aquino. You can't even remember his name, and you're thinking he's a player of the match.
It doesn't really matter. He's the player of the match.
Yes. So Ronaldo was the player of the match against the Portugal game, and what did he do?
I'm not talking about that game.
I'm just saying, if you want to talk about
I don't care what they
players of the
said.
match.
I'm saying what I said. I think he was the player of the match. I called it before they even announced it. I said he's the player of the match because he was.
Did you submit your vote? In your
I did. My vote counts. Every vote counts. Who do you think the player of the match is if you don't think it was Aquino?
I didn't say it wasn't Aquino. I just want to give you a hard time about it. I think I think
Chivas won. We know Tigres lost. Screw that. He's a Tigres player.
We're talking national team here. We're not even talking clubs.
I'm just trying to figure out what your hate is against Aquino, or is it
No,
just me?
I think Aquino's a good player. I like Aquino.
But not good enough for play of the match.
No, I just don't think there was nobody else that was working as hard as him, but he was still losing a lot of balls. He controlled the ball up towards the midfield on the sides, and then once he got there, he either was indecisive on kicking to the goal and lost the ball, or he blindly kicked the ball into the center to try to make a cross when there was nobody there. Yeah, so he just because he controlled the ball in the midfield, he kept losing the possession on the front end where he could have made the goals. He could have shot for the goal. Well, and then he just made those blind passes. I understand he was waiting for his players, his teammates to show up. But if they're not there, why even kick it over there?
So I don't know how you did this, but Alfonso Lozano said, I don't know what kind of game the Capi is watching. Did you watch the whole game?
I watched 45 minutes of it. And I watched about 60 because I was watching on my phone.
Yeah, Aquino definitely was doing more than the other side. Dom was non-existent. He made horrible plays. I mean, I think everybody, for the most part, Aquino was part of both of the goals. Even though he didn't do the first assist, he did the assist to the assist. He was a part of the whole play.
How is that an assist to an assist?
Hey, he started it. It doesn't matter. He was involved. He was involved.
An assist to an assist. Do they log that? Do they log that anywhere?
I logged it in my memory. I logged it.
Is that in the stat sheets? Assist to a sheet.
I saw it. So, but before we move on, Osorio, you still think
he needs to stay? He needs to stay. We don't need to have another 20 different coaches coming in. We don't need Piojo come in with.
I'm not saying I need Piojo either, but
we don't need.
I think Osorio needs to stop playing games.
Osorio needs to stay. He has a plan. Whether you like it or not, he wins. He wins.
That's your only argument is he wins, and I like that, but I stop playing games. I don't want another 7-0.
How can they stop playing games? Soccer's a game.
No, that's not a good logic. It's a game. Oh goodness! Don't play with my game. Don't play with my team.
Don't play with my emotions.
Don't play with my emotions, dude. That's how I was emotional.
Are you gonna cry?
If you guys are watching, if you guys were just your emotions were all over the place, just say something because at Capi, I don't know what game he was watching.
I was watching it too, and I had no doubt that Mexico was gonna win, and they won.
All right,
Cepillo. Thank you.
I can't stand Cepillo.
You don't like brushing your teeth?
No, I like Cepillo. El horrible. So we're gonna move on. Let's talk about upcoming games. We have Houston, Seattle, friendly games here in the States. Of course, Confederation is still happening. Russia is the next opponent for Mexico. Let's go there real quick. What is your predictions for that final match?
As far as starting lineup, or as far as
let's start a starting lineup and then just go predictions.
As far as starting lineup, I think we'll have Chicharito up front, Vela in, probably Raúl Jimenez again. Raúl Jimenez plays well. He pulls a lot of attention to himself. He makes plays to free up other players. So I think Jimenez will be in. Okay. We'll have Jonathan in. We'll have Miguel Layún in, Diego Reyes, Alanis in, Hector Herrera, Andrés Guardado. Unfortunately, we won't have Moreno.
So who's going to replace Moreno?
I think I don't know. Arroyo's going to be in there. I definitely think
captain probably
Guardado's going to be in
Rafa Marquez is
Rafa Marquez is not going to go in.
If he's a bench.
Yeah, and I think for subs we'll definitely have Chucky Lozano.
We have to see a Chucky Lozano appearance.
He needs to go in, and what else are we missing? Oh, goalkeeper. This is a big one that I think. No, do you think they're going to use Cota? No. Or they're going to use Ochoa?
Knowing Osorio, he's probably going to use Cota. I don't want him to use Cota because he just wants to use every goalie that we have. I mean, no. Stick with...
I think it's going to be Ochoa.
Stick with Ochoa, exactly. Don't go anywhere else. So are we calling Tony right now?
Yeah, I'm calling Tony.
Tony from Houston.
I say 2-1, 3-2. Hey, man, 1 second. We're going to put you on speaker. 1 second. We're not connecting it?
No. You got to do it here.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, that's terrible.
Hey, Tony,
can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hey man, we have Tony from Houston on the phone.
What up, Tony?
H-O?
Hey, man. We want to go back to do Mexico City. What are you doing?
I'm sorry?
You want to go back to Mexico City?
Man, I'm tired, man. I can't do Mexico City like that anymore.
You're getting old, man. You're getting old.
Fonzo, I mean, yeah, Fonzo was on vacation for what, like 6 months over there?
Yeah, he was his whole vacation time. He's done.
6 weeks.
Jesus, man, Jesus. Can't do it like that.
The last time I saw you or talked to you was at the Azteca. I had a couple drinks, talking about you being a Giants fan or something. I don't remember, but I saw the video and I'm like, I don't remember that conversation.
The Giants, no.
Oh man, those free beers got you talking crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Man, the free food. Forget the beer, the free food.
Coney, man, you're all about you're a foodie?
Man, I'm telling you.
Hey man.
I was all up in the food.
So the next game in the States is in Houston against Gana, porque ganamos.
Échale ganas.
Échale gana.
El 28 de la próxima semana.
El 28
de junio. ¿Y
Yeah.
qué nos puede decir? What can we expect from that game? ¿Qué podemos esperar?
What do you have in plan?
Of course, another win by Mexico, you know. But, you know, I'm excited, man. I'm excited because of the tailgate now that we're sponsored officially by Bud Light. We're going to have a nice tailgate at the Blue Lot, guys, at the Blue Lot at the NRG Stadium from 3 to 8. And I believe Luis Hernandez, El Matador, the legend, is going to be there from 5 to 7, meet and greet, you know, handshake, talk to people. I think that's very exciting for any Mexican fan. You know, I mean, how can we forget the legend, Luis Hernandez? So yeah, that's I'm pretty stoked about that, man.
I think we got disconnected on the stream. No, we're still going. Yes, that was right.
So
okay, we'll continue.
So then we have Luis Hernandez officially is confirmed to be there for the Houston tailgate.
Yes, sir. At the Blue Lot tent from 5 to 7, meet and greet. I mean, that's awesome, man. Like I was saying, any Mexico fan, that would be it. You know, that's a legend.
Yeah, it looks like we've been had some good, had some encounters with a lot of legends recently. I think that's amazing. Big perk about being a PVA fan, member. So that's cool, man. I never had. Have you met the Matador before?
I've never met him before, man. But I tell you what, I'm really stoked. And getting ready to meet him. You know, get his autograph. That's gonna be fun.
So what are you gonna do to keep El Matador cool? Cause Houston is this hot, humid, sticky. Oh man!
Get him to drink some Bud Light, man.
Some Bud Light.
Drink some Bud Light. We're at the Bud Light tent.
Hey.
Oh man, you better get him some ice cold Bud Light because it is.
But it's not as hot as Phoenix.
Oh, dude, 120 degrees yesterday. They stopped their flights.
Like 120 yesterday.
120. Yep. So come on down, man. Come on down. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, man. You wanna cook or you wanna sweat to death? Hey, you go to Houston, you're just gonna sweat to death.
It's humid in Houston, man. This is a dry heat. That's what people say. Still fucking.
It's still hot.
Still hot as hell.
Still miserable.
I heard we're having an after party too after the game at Chula's. Whoever wants to go on 59 South, starting at 9:30. So you know Houston, man. We always try to show a good time to everybody comes out, man. So.
Yeah, you know.
We have Colonel is making a special appearance. I don't know if it's special appearance since he goes everywhere.
No, he's you talk about Matador, you're getting a Coronel. So be ready to sign some autographs. There's gonna be a line.
The Coronel Tour 2017.
Yeah, it is.
So last time in Mexico City, you got to see Sage too, man. Did you get a chance to talk to him at all?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. That was awesome. You know what? I mean, it's just us getting to meet all these people. I mean, whoever loves Mexican soccer, I mean, they have to join PVA. I mean, this is it, man. This is it. Getting to meet all these legends and you know, getting to talk to them, chit chat with them, get their autograph, man. That's what it's all about, man.
It definitely is, man. It's about the brotherhood too, or the sisterhoods, or just the family that we have and accrued.
Definitely,
But yeah,
man, definitely.
cool. So what's your prediction for Ghana's game? Échale ganas.
At least 4, man. 4-0, man. That's come on. We got even the B squad, man. We're still deep, you know. We're still deep in the B squad. And by the way, I was listening to y'all. I think the man of the match was Talavera. I don't know about y'all, but he stopped like 3-4 goals, man.
That's true too. You know what? Yep. True.
Aquí no, aquí tampoco.
Aquí. Oh, dude, that's old now.
Yeah, I think that the man of the match on
I had to know that.
His game was Talavera, man.
And
He
was some
saved us.
stupid plays, wide open, and he just
stopped. But that's what see.
But
He was watching.
He had helped you out. He had helped you out, though. Where were you at? Capi?
Still.
Well, what do you think about Osorio? Do you think
what you guys think about the chance?
That's what. Yeah.
Oh, the chance.
You know
I think they need to go away just based off of repercussions that can happen to El Tri. Not for anything else other than the fact that it will hurt the selección. It can hurt us with losing points. It can hurt us by disqualifying our games.
I heard 2 people got kicked out during the game because they were chanting it, right?
Not only did they get kicked out of the game, I think they got kicked out of the country, is what I heard. But I gotta confirm that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it wasn't our members, thank goodness. So we're good.
Yeah. But I mean,
ladies,
they need to they need to do that. They need to show that they're serious, because a lot of people, you know, they keep giving them they don't sanction them. They just give them fines, and once you start like addressing individual fans and kicking them out, hey, you were told you can't do this, you can't do that. And when you go to stadiums, even here in the U.S., they have signs publicly saying don't swear, don't do this. And if somebody complains, they can kick you out, regardless if it's your money. It's their stadium. It's their service.
So even in the Mexico game, remember? I mean, they were covering it up with the Cielito Lindo.
Yeah, they were. They're trying to do that.
The Mexico.
But
I think they should do that here to like start getting the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had people doing like this. They had people like do this during the kick and all that. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Not only
I think they need to start it off like that. That way the people can get it through their heads, dude. It's not gonna happen.
So,
you know.
So just to go to your point, I think Houston is gonna be the true test, because in Russia, the fans were there, but I think in Houston, you're gonna see tons of fans.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of I hate to say this, but a lot of those casual fans that just want to go to the games to yell the chant.
Correct.
And so
I
think
and it's gonna be hard. I mean, it's not gonna be an overnight thing, but I think having us started off, with something else, or just not yell it. I think that's a start. And just covering it up with something else. Have the stadium put something instead of having them scream chant. I mean, like I said, man, this just got too old already.
Yeah.
And especially if it's hurting the Mexico team.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, and I have also, I'm gonna bring this up, is a lot of PVA members. I'm gonna say I was guilty of doing it in the past too, but when they start saying it's gonna affect the team, I said I'm stopping. I don't want it to affect the team. I want to watch. I don't necessarily want to go to the game and watch La Selección, but I want to watch La Selección play. Whether if it's in a close, I hate to say it, whether it's in a closed stadium playing, as long as I'm still watching them and they're not affected point wise, then I'm happy, because I want to watch them play, whether it's live or on TV. But once they start sanctioning points and canceling games, then that hurts us.
Yeah, that's a fan.
Kicked out of the country.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So,
man. I think it's gonna be tough, but it's not impossible.
Yeah.
And it starts with us. Getting that message throughout, and us, the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this chant doesn't define us as people. A lot of people say, somos mexicanos and this is what we do. No, that doesn't define us. A chant doesn't define la gente mexicana. Ser unidos y juntos y fuertes.
Y
Eso
la
que
pasión,
los que nos va a unir.
Apoyando al 100,
Yeah, I agree.
Es lo que cuenta. Es lo que cuenta.
Yeah.
Exactamente.
So we'll see what happens in Houston. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Russia game is gonna be fine. I mean, fans are gonna be good.
We'll
but
play
once it comes to
Chile in the
States-
semifinals or in the final.
Yeah, of course.
What do you think about that? Chile finals, semifinals.
I think it will be the finals.
Okay.
I really think we're gonna get Germany, and I think I actually want Chile at the final, man. We have to overcome that 7-0, man. Come on, we got this. I mean, and I think Chile's an elite team, man. They have a great squad. I mean, Alexis. I mean, they just got a really good squad, and but I think we have a really we're deep in our squad, so. I think it'll be a good matchup. The only thing is Osorio needs to keep his lineup steady, not stop changing it. But then again, I actually like them standing up for our team. Like you heard what he said to the coach.
Oh yeah, so he's passionate about it. It's like saying,
So
no, he's passionate about it. But one last question, real quick, before we cut it. Oh, you want to ask
this?
I should.
I got you. Okay, you can ask it. It's a Cappy thing. That's fine.
In and out or Whataburger?
Whataburger.
Ah!
Number 2, cheese, no pickles, no tomatoes, water started with a Dr. Pepper, easy ice, so you can get more Dr. Pepper in the cup. Man,
If we have anybody watching this right now, tell us in and out of Whataburger right now.
2 o'clock in the morning, you're drunk, you're driving, or somebody else is driving. Where are you going to go?
Anything tastes good when you're drunk, though.
Yeah, well, that's why it tastes good to you, because you only eat it when you're drunk. Dude.
When you're drunk, it's like Jack in the
Eat it when you're sober at 2 p.m. No, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, man. It was nice seeing you in Ciudad de Mexico. It was a good time. We can't wait to hang out again.
Man, you know what? Everything was fun in Mexico except one thing, and those were squats we were doing at the bus. I've never had done a squat in my life. I remember that. Like my wife grabbed my butt and she's like, "Hey, you did something over there."
So you working out? Are you trying to impress somebody?
For real. That was crazy, man. But it was great times, man. It was good times.
Man,
that was it was all fun and games until that started happening, right? Rambo.
The only time I like para arriba, para abajo is when we're doing a shot. Nothing, nothing else.
Man, I went downstairs when I was so sore.
Downstairs, it was like a war, dude. You walk down all these like wounded soldiers just going
in the trenches.
Then it's like.
Oh man, good times, brother.
Dude, that was a good time. I gotta put the video of all that. If anybody else has like pictures and stuff, send them my way.
Just bro, you can see my face struggling to get up. My legs are spaghetti, man. I promise you. You have the video, send shit on my way, man.
Are you still recovering, or are you good now?
No, I'm good. It took me 2 days to recover.
In a Whataburger.
It wasn't even the beers. It was the squats, man. That's what killed me. It was the squats. But it was good times, man.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good times, man.
Well, we just got a shout out from Javier. We should do this more often, especially leading up to the World Cup. This is what we're planning. We've been trial and error, dude. So headaches, and we finally got this going, man. Hopefully, you guys are liking our product. Hopefully, you're liking what you're seeing.
Yeah. Once again, thank you, Tony, for
so real quick, just so people don't know what we're talking about. So we took a party bus. From the hotel there in the Marquis in Reforma, all the way to the Azteca.
No. First we went to el Monumento de Revolución, the Revolution, where Pancho Villa is buried, Benito Juarez, a bunch of people, this big old monument, and we stopped there. We took a big picture, all of us together. Yeah, and then we got on the bus. We took a tour around the city. Went by the Ángel de Independencia 3 times.
And at this time, there was trees and branches, bridges and wires, so we had to avoid getting decapitated.
And then
Tony had a little motivation. He wanted to live.
Yeah, no, and then after doing 3 times around the Ángel de Independencia.
I think it was like a 3-hour drive.
It was
3-hour drive. Man.
No, it was crazy.
We were standing up the whole time. So whenever the branches or the
power lines or the bridges
coming near us, we would squat. Everybody would squat. We would have a person in the back screaming, "En el árbol!" and we would all squat.
At first it was like, okay, once in a while, it started going more and more. But looks like we have a contender. Seattle is trying to get in the mix. They're saying that they're actually not bad. Dick's Burgers?
I'll pass.
No, yeah.
I'm alright. Seattle, y'all won.
Randy, I don't know what kind of burgers you're eating, bro, but I'm not down for that life.
We're just playing, man.
Randy, what's his name? Randy? You can keep Dick's Burgers, bro.
I'll take a Whataburgers over at Dick's Burger any day, man. Just say.
I'll just try
all right.
your own Whataburger, 100% beef.
Cool. Estamos bien con el cotorreo. So.
Oh man, my eyes are watering right now. But so we're going from squats to moving on to. We're just gonna wrap up. Let's talk about World Cup coming up, man. We're coming to the end.
We're gonna let you go, Tony. Like I said, we appreciate you talking to us. Keep watching us. Make comments. Talk to us a little bit. See what your input is. Let people know. Let your members know. Let them know that we're live. We're gonna keep trying to do this.
2 minutes. Yeah. And then,
So like I said, once again, I appreciate you making the call, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes,
hey, man.
Guys and brothers. Y'all be good.
Later, man.
All right, take care, man.
Oh, your battery was dying. Good thing.
So no, Randy. I'm all up for trying different types of food, different burgers from all over. The best thing about living in Phoenix is that we have a euphoria of different types of burgers. We have
Five Guys.
We got Five Guys. We got Portillo's. We have every place that you can think of. What's the big place in New York? It's on Central and Camelback. It's a big. Yeah.
How's that Central New York?
No. I'm saying in Camelback here in Central Phoenix.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't think of their burger.
It's
a big burger place.
Arizona is actually pretty good for their burgers. We have a lot of different options.
Yeah.
But we'll check it out. Thanks again, Randy, for the recommendations for members out there
in Seattle.
Recommendations. Give us some recommendations, man. Where's our guy, dude?
Also, so last topic is PVA has just announced World Cup tickets that are available, $850 per match. And these aren't just your normal Category 1 tickets. It's not just a game ticket. They are hospitality tickets, which include a small tailgate inside the stadium area around the security. So you're not out. You're able to go in there a few hours before the game, enjoy some food, enjoy some drinks in an air-conditioned area. I've been to the World Cup twice. I've bought my tickets through travel agents, bought them third party through different websites, and I've always wanted to buy hospitality tickets, but the people that I've gone with couldn't afford them. I really couldn't afford them either, but I sold my motorcycle to go to one of the World Cups. But it's one of those things that you really want to do to go to a game is if you're able to spend the money to buy the tickets through PVA to sit with us. Do it.
Yeah.
What will happen if you buy a ticket with us? It's a 60% deposit. Once you buy whatever tickets you get, you don't transfer any money to PVA. PVA is not getting a cut through this. All the money is directly going to FIFA. So through the FIFA hospitality webpage, we will give you a code This code will allow you to be seated in the location for the
Members.
PVA members, PVA section. So when we say we're not touching your money, it's because we really aren't. Your money's not coming through us. It's going directly to FIFA, to the hospitality ticket, and they are allocating your seat in the PVA section.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever you need to do, if you want to go, do it. I mean, Oz said he's gonna start a GoFundMe page so you can start going.
It's
whatever it works, man. But
it's 2-3 tickets. I think you can build your own package. The website will have hotels, travel, inter country flights as well, because you're gonna have to fly from one city to another. And it's a lot. You can do it on your own. I've done it. But when somebody else is doing it for you, it's so much easier.
So it's stressful. Right?
Yes.
And it's secure, man. You
when you're guaranteed a ticket.
Yeah.
You can sign up. I've signed up for the FIFA lottery once the tickets for the World Cup are available. You go in there, you put your name in, you put your credit card information, you put your passport information to make sure that you're not just a person trying to buy them to resell them, that you're actually trying to go to the game.
You're a fan.
Yeah. So you have to put all this information in, and then you sit back and wait to see if you get picked for the lottery. Unfortunately, the past 2 times I haven't been, and I had to pick third party tickets.
Pay a little bit more probably, right?
Yeah. And I've since the
You've
last
had some
World
great adventures, but you don't want to do that all the time.
and I've became a PVA member the past few years.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate enough to be able to buy these hospitality tickets, and if you're able to and you can, do it. It's going to be a great time. Mexico City was a great time. Houston's going to be a great time. Come down to Phoenix for the quarterfinal game. It's going to be a great time. The Uruguay game is a great time. Just come down, experience PVA before you knock it.
And again, members, real quick, when it comes to tickets, they'll be shipped out. I mean, just be patient. I mean, every time we get questions and people wanting them right away, you'll get them. I don't think we never ever not had tickets for our members. You always had your tickets. So just
if something happens, we have people to help you get the situation.
So you'll be fine. Just be patient. You'll get your tickets. But thanks again for all the cool feedback, man. You guys are amazing. All the videos that we post out. I would like, if any members out there, if you're watching this right now, reach out to me if you have any skills in editing, videography, whatever it is, man. I definitely would be cool to get some help. I love to partner up with you because it's not easy. It's a lot of work, and I want to get things out fast. So please just reach out to me, man. I really want to take advantage of members' talents. So they can help and be a part of this great experience that we're doing here. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, thank you all the members, all your positive feedback, even your negative feedback. It helps us understand what we might be doing wrong, what we might need to improve on. But we're not here to be rude to anybody. We're here to enjoy our time together and enjoy La Selección Mexicana together. I know a lot of people want us to talk in Spanish. We've tried it. And it doesn't flow as well. If we need to speak a little more Spanish, we can.
Claro.
We will.
But
just bear with us. We're working on it. Yeah. We appreciate all the members. We appreciate your support. Keep watching us. We'll be on here every other week, hopefully.
We definitely we're getting, everything's working out. We're having a good flow. We're getting good feedback. We're getting some actual responses. This is amazing. Please continue following us. So with that being said, Fonzo, any last minute questions or things that we need to discuss before we wrap it up?
Mexico, Russia, 8 a.m. If you're in the LA area, go down, check out PVA Los Angeles. Go to their watch party. Fox News Live will be there.
Okay, there you go. People from the LA area, please go and attend. Fox.
Fox.
Wow.
Yes, Fox
Live.
News.
Hey,
Fox
who
Live.
would have thought? News y Telemundo, Univision. We're getting Fox. All
so,
right.
Yeah,
well,
so,
cool.
So yeah, buy tickets. Not for us, but to experience the games with us. It's all about the experience.
Yeah. Fantastic. So, awesome, guys. Have a good one. Thanks again. Enjoy. Vamos, México contra Rusia. Viva México. Hasta luego.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches.
Otra vez, buenas noches.